you're going to die. Right? It say, plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away an hungry lion in the woods? Or may any one quench the fire in stubble when it hath begun to burn? And says no. Alright? You light stubble, you can't hold it easily.
All those agents are devouring. Fire burns to devour. Right?
Right? It say, the mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? Right? Let me see. We get part of it. Lord, that our part. 15 verse 4, I think it is. Right? Let's see. There, I get it. Right? Second Ezra 15 and verse 43. Right? It say, and they shall go steadfast unto Babylon and make her afraid. They shall come to her and besiege her. You know what? Let me jump to verse 45 to the point. And they that remain under her shall do service unto them that have put her in fear. 46. And thou, Asia, that art partaker of the hope of Babylon, and are the glory of her portion, woe be unto thee, thou wretched, because thou hast made thyself like unto her, and hast decked thy daughters in whoredom, in worshipping idols. Alright? Committing fornication and worshipping idols is spiritual fornication. Right? And committing adultery, passing over sodomite laws, and so forth. Right? It say, woe be unto thee, thou wretched, because thou hast made thyself like unto her, and hast decked thy daughters in whoredom, that they might please and glory in thy lovers, which have always desired to commit whoredom with thee. You see? That's what it means when it say the nations commit whoredom with Babylon. Right? Continue on that.
This is Revelation 18 in verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins.
Yeah,
and that
we back up verse from the top.
This is Revelation 18 and verse 3. For all nations have drunken of the wine of her wrath, of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. Verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people.
Yeah, because all these nations are the riches that they getting is from selling their product to America. Alright? Because America is a consume. What's the word? I pass it to a lesson on it. They consume. There's a nation that consume. Alright? They all the imports and so forth that get sent there. America, I think it is America that is the largest consumer in the world. I think it is.
That Jake's always money.
Yeah, not just Jake's, all these different nations that is a part of the American culture, so to speak. Alright? All these different countries in the world, Mexico, China, who else? France, who else? Canada. Alright, all these countries that ship stuff to America, they're making a lot of money off of America. Alright? Continue on.
Verse 4 of Revelation 18. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not our plagues.
Yeah, and it say, come out of all my people. That's talking about the chariot. That voice that you hear say, come from heaven. That's when the chariot come. Alright? And beam up the elect. Right? Give me on Matthew 20, 24. And verse 30.
This is Matthew 24 and verse 30. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn. And they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven.
And the clouds represent the chariots. Right?
With power and great glory.
Yeah.
Come. And he shall send his angel with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from the end of the heaven to the other end, from one end of the heaven to the other.
See? And that's how we're going to get beamed up. That's what it means when it says, come out of all my people. Right? As we get him beamed, the elect, get him beamed up out of this place. Alright? Yeah.
Plagues representing nuclear weapons too.
Go to Isaiah 20 verse 26. Yeah, you know see?
Yeah, the plagues represent the nuclear weapons too.
Zechariah 14 12. Yeah, you can't. You know, because the elect going to escape that destruction. Alright, over in Babylon. Alright? They ain't going to get destroyed in the fire or the ICBM missiles. Alright? 26. 26 and 20. Slide it back. 26 and 20.
This is Isaiah 26 and verse 20. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chamber and shut the doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a little moment until the indignation be overpassed.
The chamber is the chariots. Alright, the indignation is the ICBM nuclear destruction. Alright, the brothers that are over in Babylon and in the parts of Europe that will get hit with the ICBM missiles, most are going to deliver you. Alright, likewise the elect in all four corners of the earth, they're gonna go up in the chariot so that we could see the reward of the wicked. Alright? Yep. Jump to Psalms 91. There's it on that. See? Just one. This is Psalms 91. Alright? All brothers we gonna see. We're gonna see the destruction of our great oppressor. You see? This Edomite kingdom, we're gonna see it in the chariots. You see? We're gonna be in the chariots and we're gonna look down. Those will be a part of the elect and we're gonna see. We're gonna see the destruction of America. Alright? A lot of brothers never went to Babylon, which is America, but they're gonna see it. You see? We're gonna see the destruction. You see? Yeah. Start from the top.
Right. Psalms 91 and verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord Yahweh, He is my refuge and my fortress. My power, in Him will I trust. Surely He will deliver thee from the snares of the fowler and from the fowler.
And there's also the snare from the fowler. The fowler is saw he drops the microchip. The RFID microchip, you know, continue is just one of them.
And from the noisome pestilence, He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust.
Yeah, and there's the chariots. Alright, we're gonna get beamed up in them chariots. Continue on.
Can. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walk in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at the side, and 10,000 at the right hand, but it shall not come near thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, because thou hast made the Lord Yahweh, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation.
Yeah, there's it, yeah. See, so when all brothers gonna get beamed up, and we're gonna see the destruction of America. Alright? We're gonna see the destruction. With that eyes, we're gonna see the holy reward of the wicked. Right? You are that.
This is Zechariah 14 and 12. And this shall be the plague wherein Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away with the holes, and their tongues shall consume away in their mouths.
Yeah, and that is what the missiles going to do that. Alright? Like you see in the movie Terminator Judgment Day, Sarah Connor, alright, when the nuclear missile hit, all the flesh, and it was, just bone. Even the bone gonna get torn to ashes. You see, with the force and the blast of the fire. So that's just a reference. You see? Yeah.
This is Revelation 18 and verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh remembered her iniquities. Verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. In the cup which she had filled to her double.
Double she gonna get. What you do to the Israelites, you gonna get double. Alright? You gonna get double punishment. We gonna judge you in righteousness, and we gonna punish you in righteousness. Alright? We ain't gonna do wickedness to you in terms of rape you by children and so forth. Alright? Rape your children. We're gonna dash them in pieces. We're gonna break them, like the prophecy said. Alright? But we ain't gonna rape them and so forth. We're gonna take your daughters for concubine when they pass the flower of the age. You see? In the kingdom. Alright? We ain't gonna do it over here. This is in our kingdom. Alright? Ain't gonna be no sodomite in our kingdom. You see? We're gonna judge you, we're gonna deal with you according to the laws of the Most High. Right? Give me Psalm 67 verse 5, I think it is. Say we're gonna judge the nation in righteousness. Psalm 67. Stop on the top.
This is Psalm 67 and verse 1. I, Yahweh, be merciful unto us, and bless us, and cause his face to shine upon us, that thy way may be known upon the earth, thy saving yield amongst all nations. Let the people praise thee, O Yahweh. Let all the people praise thee. O let the nations be glad and sing for joy. For thou shalt judge the people righteously and govern the nations upon the earth.
See? Yeah, continue.
This is Revelation 18 and verse 7. How much she had gloried herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrows give her. For she said to her heart, I sit as a queen, and am no widow.
And who gonna destroy it? Nobody can destroy it.
Greatest country in the world. They're gonna make America great again.
You see? Nobody could destroy them. Alright? We're going into for a ruder way. Alright, continue on.
Revelation 18 and 7. How much she had gloried herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrows give her. For she had said in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow.
Yeah, all these nations that you robbed of the resources, go into them and you destroy the country, destroy the people. Alright? For the natural resources, you're gonna pay for all of that. Alright? The scripture say they take it build his house with all the man's money as a command and build it a tomb for himself. You know? So you building your tomb when you go into these nations and you rob them. Right?
And shall see no more sorrow, and shall see no sorrow. Verse 8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death, and mourning, and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord Yahweh power, who judgeth her. Verse 9. And the kings of the earth, who had committed fornication, lived deliciously with her, shall bewail her, and lament for her, when they shall see the smoke of her burning. Verse 10. Standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come.
See? So all these nations gonna see a destruction. Alright? We're gonna see a destruction. 1 hour we're gonna take the Mossad. 200 million missiles gonna hit America.
That's right.
Right? Yeah.
Verse 11. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn for over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore. Verse 12.
Ain't nothing to buy. The place gonna be a desert. We're gonna go and buy the wild boars, the owls and so forth. Yeah.
Verse 12. The merchants of gold and silver and precious stones and of pearls and fine linen and purple and silk, scarlet and all types and all typing wood and all manner of vessels of ivory and all manner of vessels of most precious wood and of brass and iron and marble. Verse 13. And cinnamon and odors and ointment and frankincenses and wine and oil and fine flour and wheat and beasts and sheep and horses and chariots and slaves and souls of men.
You ain't gonna be able to shop on Amazon. You ain't gonna be able to go at no strip club. Alright, you ain't gonna be able to go at no club. Alright, you ain't gonna be able to go in no supermarket. Alright, all of one finished. You see? None of that. You ain't gonna be able to traffic human. You know pedophile gonna go on anymore. You see?
No slaves.
Yeah, slave. You see? You ain't gonna buy slaves. You see the souls of men in these different call centers, because these call centers is an example of that. You know, because they set up call centers in these poor countries, all right, and for people in Babylon. You see, and they pay the people in these poor countries small amount of money. You see, they take advantage of the country's economy and set up call center to serve these Edomites. So what? These people are slaves. Alright? So they ain't gonna happen no more. You see? Yeah.
Verse 14. And the fruits that they should lust after are departed from thee, And all things which were dainty and goodly are departed from thee, and thou shalt find them no more at all. Verse 15. The merchants of these things which are made rich by her shall stand afar off for the fear of her torments, weeping and wailing. Verse 16. And saying, Alas, alas, that great city, that was clothed in fine linen, and purple, and scarlet, and decked with gold, and precious stones, and pearls. For in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught.
Yeah, the high buildings, the marble, flooring, the expensive windows, and so forth. The mall and everything, fancy cars, the houses. All right. That is the linen that represent them decking themselves in fine gold and linen. You know, everything will come to naught.
Rulership, everything.
Yeah, everything.
Right, verse 16. Alas, alas, that great city, that which clothed in fine linen and purple and scarlet, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls. Verse 17. For in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught, and every shipmaster and all the company and ships and sailors, and as many as trade by sea, stood as far off. Verse 18. And cried when they saw the smoke of burning, saying, What city is like unto this great city? Verse 19. And they cast dust on their heads, and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, Alas, alas, that great city, wherein they made rich all that had ships in the sea, by reason of her costliness. For in 1 hour is she made desolate. Verse 20. Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for Yahweh have avenged you on her. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone, and cast it into the sea, saying, Thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. And the voice of harpers and musicians, and of pipers and trumpeters shall be heard no more at all in thee.
Yeah, no more hip hop, no more R&B, no more jazz, blues. You see, what else? No type of music.
Rock music.
Rock. See, ain't no more of that. Right? Yeah.
No craftsman of whatsoever craft he be shall be found any more in thee, and sound of millstone shall be heard no more at all in thee.
Yeah, there ain't gonna be no more working.
Verse 23. And the light of a candle shall shine no more at all in thee, and the voice of the bridegroom and of the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee. For thy merchants were the great men of the earth, for by thy sorcery were all nations deceived.
Well, see, that's how they get all these riches. By the witchcraft and sorcery. Alright?
Verse 24. And in her was found the blood of prophets and of saints and of all that were slain upon the earth.
Yeah. And there's the Israelites. Alright? The native Indian that they killed to build America. The blood of the Israelites, that the slave that go and walk on the cotton field.
Children of Israel,
Gone. You see? It's the Israelites. Alright? You're going to pay for all of that.
that's right.
Alright? Anything else? So give me Matthew 10, verse 1.
Matthew chapter 10 and verse 1. And when he had called unto him his 12 disciples, he gave them power against unclean spirit to cast them out, and to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of diseases. Verse 2. And now the name of the 12 apostles are these: the first Simon, who is called Peter, and Andrew his brother, James the son of Zebedee, John his brother. Verse 3. Philip and Bartholomew, Thomas and Matthew, the publican, James the son of Alphaeus,
Stop it.
and Lebanius,